Today we are going to be talking about how to identify a woman who is operating from her wounded feminine energy. Okay, understand, okay, that a female operating from a wounded place is not for you to just pass judgment. Before we all got on our healing journey, we were wounded to some degree, and we probably acted out from that wounded place, okay? Sometimes the wounded feminine does not know that she needs to heal, or they're not consciously aware that they are wounded and that they are projecting toxicity. Not everyone is aware of that, okay? So just keep that in mind. This isn't just a video to pass judgment on people. We all want to help everyone heal or reach a place of healing where they can find peace. But it's just to bring awareness so that when you realize that you're dealing with someone who is operating from this wounded place, you know how to protect and shield your energy appropriately, so that you're not affected negatively, okay? All right, so enjoy the video. If this video resonates with you, please hit the like, share, and subscribe, okay? And tell me what you think.
3 signs you might be operating from wounded feminine energy and how to heal from it. So first of all, wounded feminine energy is essentially where you haven't healed from traits in your past, and it's allowing you to operate in inauthenticity, where you're not being your true feminine queenly self. Number 1 is needing external validation. I want you to know that God validates you and you need to validate yourself. Then you will no longer require validation or external compliments from anybody else. You know why? Because you are amazing. Number 2, you're in a hustle and grind mode. Now, I know there's a time and a place for it, but let me tell you something. When you're in your femininity, you will not find that you need to be in that kind of mode all the time, because it actually leads to burnout. So, it works better where you learn how to receive and learn how to go with the flow of your divine feminine energy, knowing that whatever is for you is always going to be for you. You resist being feminine because you think it makes you weak, and you pull up this wall of strongness and toughness when actually that is not what makes you weak. What makes you weak is you not knowing your own power.
You are operating out of your wounded feminine energy. You're sacrificing your time, your energy, and your body to people who do not have your best interests taken into their own, which you will need boundaries for. Another thing, you're living in the victim mentality of it never works out for me, something is wrong with me, I'll never have what I want, it's easy for everyone else but not for me, in which you will need some reprogramming your limiting beliefs and expanders for. Another thing, you are projecting, you are criticizing, you are judging other people, especially women, which you're gonna need to do shadow work for. Because if you're in this state, it is always just an internal reflection of what you think about yourself or the things that are pushed into your shadow. You are lying to yourself about hookup culture. Casually hooking up and getting into situationships that don't go anywhere is unfortunately so toxic to you as a woman. But society has made you believe it's okay. It doesn't really matter. This is why it matters. Number 1, giving up your body adds to another layer of pain that's inevitably going to come when this man does not commit to you. Number 2, you're giving yourself up to a man who has his own history, who might operate from his own wounded places, who might create more insecurities for you, who probably has his own erotic thoughts and desires that might not even align to yours. Number 3, you're disconnecting to your body. Hookup culture makes you believe that you're gonna get more experience. That's really not true. Every time you get into a new relationship, it's a new body to learn anyways, and what you should be learning is your own body, what feels good to you. Because the truth is, majority of women disconnect from their own bodies to connect to his.
Let's talk about how wounded feminine energy can completely ruin and devastate your life if you do not heal from it. We're going to use Brie from Desperate Housewives as an example. If you've seen the show, this will be very clear and easy for you to understand. So if you're not familiar with Brie, she is a woman who is the main character on the show. She's very put together, very perfect, always proper, dressed very well, holds herself very well. If you look deep down, she has very wounded feminine energy, and this is what happens because of it. Very first clue, besides the obvious that we'll get into, is the way that Bree is dressed. If you look at the way that she's dressed and the way that she holds herself, in addition to the way that she treats her husband and kids in the show, Bree has a control issue. When you have wounded feminine energy, you do not feel safe in your body. Therefore, you try to control as a way to make yourself feel safe. There was probably a point in Bree's childhood where she lost control and does not feel safe in her body, which is why she is extremely controlling of everything now. Bree's body movements are very stiff. She's very robotic-like. To me, this screams wounded feminine energy. She is very disconnected from her mind and her body. When you're in your feminine energy, your movements are very fluid. Everything's very natural. You move like water. Bree does not feel comfortable being in her body. A woman in her feminine energy loves her body. She feels so good in it, and she knows how to move it because she's connected to it. Bree is extremely disconnected. This is wounded feminine energy. Now, this one is the most obvious. Bree becomes an alcoholic. Your feminine energy is eventually going to explode, and it will do so in an unhealthy source if you have a buildup of emotions, of stiffness, of strictness. Bree ruins her life when she becomes an alcoholic because she's been so repressed her whole life, so disconnected from her feminine energy. She needs an outlet, and she turns to alcohol. Luckily, Bree was able to recover in a way that explosion almost saved her. If you noticed in the last few seasons of the show, after she has this alcoholic period, she starts to connect to her feminine energy. Her hair is different, it's more loose, it's more wild and free. Her outfits are different. She dresses sexier. She dresses in a way that actually aligns with her style. Luckily, she has good friends that help pull this wounded feminine energy out of her.
Whispers of wisdom flow from her soul, a sacred space where broken hearts grow whole. This journal is a sanctuary of grace, where the divine feminine finds her place. Wrapped in softness, yet rooted in power, she blooms like a rose in her sacred hour. With every page a mirror is shown, a path to healing, to coming home. For the woman reclaiming her truth and light, for the soul guided by moon and night. This is more than a journal, it's a sacred rite. A journey within, bathed in feminine might. Awaken, reflect, reclaim. Let your sacred story unfold, one page at a time.